Well, top of the morning to ya. I'm Liam the Leprechaun, and I've got a wee secret to share. ZJZDesigns.com has just unveiled their brand new St. Patrick's Day apparel. Featuring yours truly, of course. From cheeky tees to lucky prints, these designs are brimming with charm and plenty of gold. Whether you're heading to a parade or just feeling the Irish spirit, you look grand in these threads. So what are you waiting for? Skip the rainbow and head straight to ZJZDesigns.com. You'll find the pot of gold in your cart. No magic required. ZJZDesigns.com, where style is always in season.
What's up, Everplayers? The sun is finally coming out, and you know what that means. It's time to get off the couch and back on the field for the spring 2026 season.
We have a massive lineup this spring, but the clock is ticking. Registration for all spring leagues ends February 18th. Let's break down your week, starting with Monday night.
On Mondays, we're coming in hot with indoor volleyball at Tri-City, softball at TS Martin Park, turf soccer at Recreation Athletics, and pickleball at the KC Pickleball Complex.
For Tuesdays, you can catch us playing Super Rec kickball at Spires, sand volleyball at Pollywogs, more indoor volleyball at Tri-City, or bowling at Lucky Strike in Casey.
Midweek is huge. On Wednesdays, we've got kickball at Spires, hardball, softball at Pacific Park, cornhole at Jay's Corner, and soccer at B Avenue and Bray Park.
On Thursdays, we keep it rolling with kickball at Spires and sand volleyball at Pollywogs. Then we wrap up the week on Sundays with softball at TS Martin Park.
Now, if your early spring is already full, don't sweat it. Our late spring leagues are also open for registration right now.
That's right. The deadline for these is March 16th. We've got co-ed flag football at B Avenue on Wednesdays and sand volleyball at Pollywogs on Sundays.
We also have 5 special one-day events for those who want some extra play or can't commit to a full season.
Mark your calendars for these dates. February 9th, turf soccer mix and match at Recreation Athletics. February 12th, Valentine's Day kickball mix and match at Spires.
Then we have February 16th, basketball pickup at Drew's Wellness Center. February 17th, indoor volleyball mix and match at Tri-City. March 26th, legendary 11th Masters of Putt-Putt at Frankie's Fun Park.
Whether you're playing for the trophy or just for the social hour at the bar afterward, there is a spot for you at Everplay.
So head over to everplaysocial.com to get your team registered before those deadlines hit. We'll see you on the field.
The All About Nothing podcast may have language and content
that isn't appropriate for some.
Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, Nothingers, to the All About Nothing podcast. I am Barrett Gruber with Zac King.
Hi, Barrett.
We're in the same space this morning because his COVID test came back negative.
Well, I didn't take one.
Please subscribe and share the show. That's how we get new listeners. Also, please consider supporting the show financially by visiting theallaboutnothing.com and becoming an official member and proudly calling yourself a true Nothinger. We'll have more details on that at the end of the show. If you can't do that, please give us a 5-star review, a like, and follow us across all social media. You can find links at theallaboutnothing.com. Want to thank Julie Zimmerman for being my guest for last week's episode. She, of course, is the candidate for the South Carolina House District 71. I want to make sure that's correct, but I think
it's her right house number right here.
Yeah, that's right. So she had a really good time talking to her. I've known her now for several months because she shows up at all of the protests, and she is a wonderful individual. And I think 71, is that your district?
Could be.
She's the Valentine, Irmo area.
It could be.
It's definitely a Mies district. So
well, here's my address.
Look here. This is where it just says no fuckers. So this has been in the making now for several months. Zac and I every year place a bet that if his Carolina Panthers beat my Atlanta Falcons both games during the year, then Zac gets the opportunity to name the circumstances of my loss, and vice versa. If the Atlanta Falcons win, which normally they do.
Barrett, you won, what, 6 or 7 times?
6, 7. That's right. But why do I feel like you enjoyed that a lot?
I don't know. My daughter just said it to me for the first time. And like she came into the kitchen, she's like, Dad, 6, 7. I'm like, what? How do you even know that?
That's not fair. You didn't even get to prompt her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so Carolina Panthers won both of the games versus the Atlanta Falcons this year. And that means I lost, which means ultimately Zac got to name my, I guess, what's the right word?
It's not a punishment.
It does feel like a punishment, though. It feels like a punishment. So, Zach, what is the cost for my loss?
I am going to bleach Barrett's beard and then dye it Panther blue.
Yeah. And I promise that I will be wearing it at least through the bowling season, because there are people at bowling that are expecting this. So
he's gonna look like, I don't know, Papa Smurf sat on your face or something.
Why Papa Smurf?
Smurfette was busy. You get Papa Smurf.
I'm really disappointed there aren't more female Smurfs. Nothing against Brainy. Look, it's just not my lifestyle.
It could have been, what's his name, Garfunkel.
Gargamel. That just sounds like a Gargamel.
I was born in the 80s, just not as far into it as you were. I couldn't remember it.
Oh yeah, no, I experienced at least 7 or 8 years of the Smurfs. So, all right, so we're gonna take just a real quick break to set up the cameras, read the instructions, and then we're gonna let Zach lighten my beard, which it doesn't need a whole lot.
I don't really have to do the chin. I think right here, maybe.
So
it worked for old women's mustaches.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
I saw a lot of Amazon before brown, after not brown, invisible, some would say.
Yeah, looking for my hysterectomy, moving into osteoporosis. So we'll be back here in just a second. So we'll do a swipe. This is the lightning, right? This is
Yeah. Let's close your mouth, tuck your lips. I don't want you to taste any bleach. We're gonna put in a happy little cloud right there. Yeah. Not gonna waste so much where it's already white, because he's fucking old. Nice little coat on the side here. Wow.
I don't like that I don't get to talk as much.
Why don't you shut the fuck up and let Papa work? This isn't gonna be nearly the insane toxic shit that I put on my head.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't smell. Maybe it starts to smell when it reacts with your hair. I don't know. If this works really well, you could be Santa next year. Think of all the children you can make smile instead of cry. Whoop. Thank God you had that towel. Yeah. This doesn't stay on for 24 hours.
Sorry, what?
I'll be back tomorrow with the blue. Okay. This is great. Even if it doesn't work, I'm satisfied. This is fun. Because this is the bull jizz serum that was super expensive. This is the first time Barrett's face has been coated with a lot of white stuff. I've
been to Texas. We all know what happens in Texas. It's all bigger. To our Texas fans.
Again, we heard those audio recordings of him and Mr. Cruz. Well, late night on the Rio Grande.
At the Rio Grande. If this works successfully.
I know it's supposed to work on mustaches. So.
We have to try the waterboarding thing.
What? You just want to be waterboarded?
I want to see what it's like. I'll be fine.
Suffocation, no breathing. Maybe it'll just lighten the grays. What if it's permanent? Like, even when you shave, it comes back. It's like, oh, all right, I guess we're going to see what lightens. Does Barrett have the same genetic tenacity as an old woman?
Yes. 100%. You got...
Is it smell?
There's a chemical smell too.
Okay. Good. I was smelling it when it was on my fucking head. Like,
yeah.
It burned. Does it burn?
No. I don't feel like it's burning. But you got to take a picture of this. I got to see what this looks like.
Yeah, well, I want to get these safely off my hands. Do you have rubber gloves?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're over in the kitchen, to the left of the sink.
I just got to pee. We're going to let it sit for like 20 minutes, I guess.
We're going to let this sit for like 20 minutes.
Can you hear me?
Between now and then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the recording can hear you. I just have to say, Zach has what is probably the smallest bladder that has ever existed.
Oh, sail, around to the left.
And now he's singing in the bathroom.
I ain't got no cigarettes. I'm a 2 hours switching brain. Hey,
bedroom. Man of means by no means. King of the road. I know ever. You think we're only at 25
Never lock
minutes.
a lot of nose around. I've got trailer for sale. All right, fun.
Roof till it 50 cents. No phone, food, no pet.
I smoke old stogies that I found. The fat, but not too big around.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can't smell it?
No. It's, the sense of it doesn't lighten for a little bit. We just do another coat.
Mhm.
It's like, and remove the excess with a spatula. In what world? In what way?
No, this is a
Is it getting more pungent?
yeah, it's
It's doing shit then. That's good.
it has the smell of it's definitely a bleachy smell. And then it has this
Don't think anything of this, but yeah, it's doing it. That's the smell. That's the smell, bro. Okay, I think it is working around here. Yeah. Did she give me foils? Because I would totally foil his face.
what is foil for?
It's like keeps heat in it, basically. Like it'll get warm. I don't know. To be honest with you, I think it is heat. I think it just traps heat.
You want to bring your chair back over this way? You can sit on camera as we
Oh, I could.
experience the
It does fucking stink.
you do smell it?
Yeah, that's the smell, dude. That's that smell. So I did something right. I doubled up on what.
Well, here, come right here. Well, because that way.
Oh,
I want to touch it.
yeah, don't. Do you want me to get like a piece of paper so like?
No. I'll live. I've had worse. There were those bodies in Cambodia.
Yeah, you were at the shit.
Yeah, it was the shit.
What was the Don Cheadle movie? Rwanda. Barrett, whose children are?
Well, that's Emmy on the left. That's Vivi on the right.
No, there were the other children, the ones that were crying.
Oh, those I don't know.
just
Photo shoots go weird sometimes.
right. Where's that?
The zoo.
Our zoo?
Yes.
I missed the algae pond at the zoo. No, they were little.
Yeah, they were probably 2, 3, maybe.
I'm dealing with the crawling children now.
But yeah.
No. Were you as tired as I am when they were that little?
You know, that was one of the benefits of Julie being home was that she took the brunt of most of the exhaustion. What? Can you see it working?
I know it has to fucking stink, dude. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to run your story, but
Did you smell it?
I smelled it on my head and I got sick of it.
Julie took the brunt of it because I was working. Now I lucked out pretty good because the job that I had when they were young, when they were infants, they
Gigolo was your job, right?
sure. I got to work I could work from 3:30 till 2:30, so I would do 10 hours at lunch,
Hmm.
and then I was off every Friday or every Monday.
Were you doing software stuff?
Yeah, I was working for Medicare at the time. So
You're very. This is a live someone losing brain cells at a rapid pace.
yeah,
You literally, I can get you get one of your cards and just stick it right here.
I don't think it's fine.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
So, but so I was working 3:30 in the morning to 2:30.
Right.
Is it too much for you?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna smooth it around a little, I guess.
So I was only working 410s every week, and being able to work 410s, Julie made sure that I was able to get, sleep.
I want it to make sure it at least does it enough where it doesn't fuck up the blue or it turns out you look like a good guy. I don't know. Just making sure that hitting the darks that I keep seeing right there. So it's like turning it red so far.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's that Scotch, Irish, Norwegian.
The Scotch Irish reaction to bleach on your face.
I don't want to say it burns.
It's tingly.
There is a very specific on the side of my face.
I don't know if you should breathe it in for that long. Like I want to get you a thing just to put right here.
You want-
See if it helps. See if it helps. It's even laminated.
Oh, it does help.
Yeah, the fumes are going up. So
Here's the. Oh shit.
don't worry, I got enough. Here's where I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna fart. It is gonna be bad. Cover it, man. It's gonna pass out and lay on the floor.
As long as Zach sets the cameras back up and does his work while I lay on the floor.
You're gonna see me back out of that room like Homer through the hedge. He'll wake up with chemical burns.
I feel like we should probably discuss something. Epstein files, 3 million documents got released.
And Trump apparently with 13-year-olds and stuff.
Yeah, yours is upside down. Yeah, I was gonna say you could do that, or because that wants to come in anyway, you could do
it like that.
Yeah, like that. That'll work.
All right, there we go.
So
was there or was there not something in there about Trump with 13-year-old?
there is a lot of it's emails.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is emails and text messages. Apparently, Steve Bannon was definitely texting with Epstein. They talked a lot of shit about Donald Trump.
Good Lord.
Hopefully
no one had to do anything to that guy.
Which one, Bannon?
Steve Bannon. He looks like a molting turd pile.
I feel like that's probably the only way that is if someone was forced to.
Yeah. Ugh.
So Steve Bannon apparently claimed ownership on the exchanging text messages with Epstein about the fact that Donald Trump put a $400 billion tariff on China, which Steve Bannon took credit for. Said that was me. That was totally me.
Mm-hmm.
I did the whole thing. And then Elon Musk, who had said, I guess, that in 2012 that he stopped any sort of relationship with Epstein, only to find out that at some point in 2012, maybe 2015, I don't know, but Elon Musk apparently is looking to take his wife to Epstein Island. Yeah.
Which one?
He asked him what the wildest party night would be, something like that. So,
they're on Thursday. Diddy's coming. So,
Bill Gates apparently, was asking Epstein either in an email or some sort of conversation about trying to, secure some STD meds that he could slip to Melinda Gates without her knowing.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Because they've always portrayed him like in the past that like the guys who created Microsoft with him essentially like builded all the coding and whatnot. But they went to the strip club and he paid the strippers to put clothes back on.
Right. Yeah, I've heard that before.
So it's like that's very counterintuitive to what I at least thought about Bill Gates.
Yeah.
$1 billion he actually do weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
The quote from BioShock Infinite, the main character in there, because you give man a little bit of power, he starts thinking all kinds of things about himself. That's essentially what you have is guys who got some power to their name, money, start thinking all kinds of things that they can do.
One of the things I'm horrified out of this whole Epstein thing is the fact that there is allegations that Donald Trump got a 13-year-old pregnant.
Yeah.
That her uncle helped Donald Trump secure a boat in Lake Michigan. The 13-year-old had the baby, and that they drowned the newborn child in Lake Michigan. And when people started to try and put things together to see if this could potentially be true, that any of this could have possibly happened, Donald Trump had a casino boat apparently on Lake Michigan at the same time frame this took place. That I don't know how much has to correlate before someone's like, yes, this definitely could have happened. Obviously we'd have to have some sort of a witness, either the uncle or the girl or something like that, but that is part of some sort of documentation or discussion that goes on in some of these files that were released. And it's horrifying to know that it's horrifying because we have a president that could have potentially participated in this, but two, that the allegations themselves aren't enough for his supporters to go, fuck, he's terrible.
Well, and the thing too is that we have to make sure on our side that we have those facts because
Sure.
it is an extraordinary claim.
That's why I said allegation.
Yeah.
Allegation.
And it's one of those things that if things like this keep popping up for him, right?
Yeah.
Just bad shit. So somewhere one of those bad things have to stick. I mean,
I don't even think this is enough to take him down. I feel like this is a situation where it just makes him look bad for a period of time. I think the thing that's eventually going to take him down is either his body's going to give out or he's going to do something so heinous that the cabinet is finally going to invoke the 25th Amendment. And then we won't have him. We won't have to have, a Senate impeachment trial, anything like that to remove him from office, that the 25th Amendment will be invoked and they will vote to remove him. But I think it's got to be unanimous.
yeah.
I think it's got to be everybody.
Do you think that Mike Johnson has asked Trump to join the non-jacket surveying thing that he does with the sun?
No.
Mr. President, in case you're interested, we monitor our jacking habits. So I'm a clear one-timer a year. Happens to fall on Martin Luther King Day.
if I'm the weird thing.
How long has it been? I'm not even keeping time.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think we're quite at 20 minutes yet. So the weird thing
Might have
about
to be longer. I don't know.
About that relationship he has with his adopted son
Yeah.
is his adopted son is like Mike Johnson's in his 40s. His adopted son's like 36, 35. Like there's not much age difference between the two of them. And, at this point, he's not really your dad anymore. He's just your best friend that you share inappropriate things with.
Your heart rate's up and saw you were bringing up that incognito browser.
So
Those whitey tighties better be up and tight, Mike.
it was weirder when I thought that it was his actual young son.
Is it weirder? Or did you when you found out he was also 30 something, you were like, oh, this checks.
I think he's over. I want to say he's in his 20s, upper teens or early 20s. Woo! Yeah, I don't know how much time's passed.
You should have looked at the clock.
It's 11.
It's definitely doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say you go wash it.
You think? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go watch this and then come back.
You got good ones.
Oh, yeah.
My work gloves are grease monkey gloves, but they're gloves.
I don't like touching chicken or beef. That's why I have them in the kitchen. That's how I use those for.
I get why this stuff is for mustaches. Nothing else would come in time. I was like, God damn it.
It's soft, though.
Yeah. It's chemically changing your hair. It's definitely put a very ready tint to it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it in the mirror. I need to wash that mirror. I need to clean that mirror.
This is the blue, but it's supposed to dry lighter than that.
Okay. All right.
That's a pretty blue, though.
That's a pretty blue.
I'm genuinely going to try everything I can to make sure it's not on your skin.
Okay.
You understand?
Yep.
Mark it across your face like Braveheart. Well, I said I'd try. All right. I want to do the goat first.
Okay. That smells pleasant.
It doesn't smell bad. It's so blue. This has to sit for half an hour. I'm trying to get the hair, but you got some skin under there that I couldn't put Vaseline on it if I wanted. So. Shave your face and oh God, this is the best. I hope the Panthers always win. CAROLINA, Panthers.
One up in it next year.
Dude, no, I finally won. You're gonna look like a blue Billy Mays. Billy Mays here. Blue face. Have you been interested in blue face? So I got a product for you. This stuff. Blue, 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 blue. Red, orange, red, orange. That's so funny how it just lightened the fuck out of it. Imagine that on your head for 8 hours.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
That shit fucking burned my fucking scalp, dude. And then I looked like an idiot when I was done. You're gonna look like what's his name from Arrested Development. David Cross, I can't remember his fucking character. Tobias, yeah. Mother. Alright. I'm going to try and do your mustache. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Hold it there. He's blue, he was green, he would die. Lost a bet, this dumb guy made with me high. He made a bet in a blue window. Hey, Barrett alone, he's a huge fan. Oh, where like you're on your white of your beard, full on like Panther blue. Yeah, I love it. This is literally 6 or 7 years of me fucking losing, guys. So how sweet this is fucking great. I met Barrett right after we went to a Super Bowl. Just went to shit after that. It did too. It's been 10 years because I met my wife and then we watched the Super Bowl together. And I was like, I'm crying because it hurts. This is the second time I've had to watch the Panthers go to the Super Bowl and come back with that. I get it off. Everything's fine. It's fine. Right. More on there than I thought there was. It's so funny. I'm almost done. Making sure we're not missing anything. Pubes are next, right? All right, we're good.
It's up to you.
No, thanks. Holy cow. You might want to watch your neck off. I do feel like at the end of the day, it's going to be very underwhelming, but I'm having fun, and that's what matters.
This is the owner and coordinator of the very popular Everplay Sports and Social here in Columbia, South Carolina. Under his tenure, we've seen the league's availability and participation grow along with the business partnerships and organizations. Here, Everplay Sports and Social has made tens of thousands of dollars in donations to charities and continues to stand as an example of success. Welcome back to the show, Alex Avinger. Welcome, Alex.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me. We do this more than we've done in the past, and I enjoy it every time getting on here. Thanks again for putting it all together. We love our partnership with you guys, and I look forward to calling a game with you again this spring. It's always a good time, especially when it's not super cold out. So I appreciate it, man. I look forward to talking with you a little bit and look forward to also keeping up with you guys there with the podcast.
Yeah.
Y'all do good stuff and we enjoy it. Enjoy our partnership with y'all, man.
Absolutely. And me too. It's one of the delights of being partnered with Everplay is that we do get to go and call either a kickball game. I know we've talked about doing softball games and potentially maybe volleyball, indoor volleyball, something like that. This winter was tough. A lot of cold weather this winter. Like, was it noticeable among the players this season as far as like how cold it was for some of these outdoor sports?
To be honest with you, it really wasn't that bad of a winter until these past couple of weeks. Like, for today, for instance, it's technically still winter. We're wrapping up some of our stuff, and it's 70-something degrees out here. So, winter's just one of those tricky seasons, just like summer. You don't have as much sunlight out, it's going down, so that's less prep time for fields. Yes, people are in all different colors wearing different hoodies, so it's a little bit more challenging for us to keep up with who's on base, who's on which team. Staff have to be out here obviously for 3 to 4 games, so always tell them to over prepare than under, because if you can't feel your fingers or your toes after game one, it's going to be a pretty miserable night.
Yeah.
No, winters, we've gotten very lucky with numerous things, but one just being not as cold. I mean, I know the last couple of weekends have been a wintry mix, but it didn't affect us too much. That's just South Carolina. One day it's out there, and a couple hours later it's gone. Not a whole lot of challenges, which is great. I love that. And I think some of the players that do bear with us, I think they're all for the winter, or they wouldn't be out here. And some, trust me, we've had teams, we have them take off for the winter for those reasons of it just being just like myself, being from here in South Carolina my whole life. Anything under 60, like I'm not about it. And just like what you just said, why are you wearing a hood? Man, it's a little breezy. It's 70-something degrees, but it's breezy. But But yeah, no, we've been good, man. Winter's awesome. Winter's been good. We're crowning some champions. We're definitely looking forward to this. Today is one of those days that just gets you excited for the next season with the
Yeah.
spring.
Yeah. And one of the things I get alerted to every single day is what the pollen count is. And it's nice because even though today the temperature's in the 70s as we're recording this, temperature's in the 70s, but the pollen count's still low. And then I hear my neighbor down the street, he's got the yard crew out there working on his yard. So they're just kicking up all the grass and whatnot into the air. I can feel it in my sinuses. So,
That is,
I love the outdoors, but my neighbors could have waited a couple more weeks, maybe a month before attacking their yard work. But, I'm guilty of it
that's
too,
the one.
because I was out mulching the leaves in the yard with the lawnmower literally 2 days ago. So I get it. Well, registration for spring season 2026, as of this recording, it ends on this week because this episode comes out on Monday. So, but it ends this week for a whole host of leagues this season. Were you surprised by the popularity of any specific sports this past season, or potentially what we're seeing as far as registration for this coming season?
Man, we're wide open. I mean, offering 15 leagues for the spring season. Our deadline is February 18th. So don't wait till February 19th. Get hit with the late
Right.
fee, get that basic white shirt. So 15 leagues for the spring. It's going to be a busy, busy season. And then we're offering 2 additional leagues that will start. We'll call it a late spring, start a couple weeks after those 15 get rocking and rolling. As far as, everything is, we're wrapping up the winter right now. So it's not, I don't want to say slow because shoot, we've sold out already our Monday and Tuesday indoor volleyball. So there's no
Nice.
availability for those 2 leagues. Softball's doing what it does on Sundays and Mondays. So that's going good. We still got our kickball stuff wrapping up. So usually folks wait till to see if they're gonna be crowned champion or anything like that until they try to sign up for the next season. So the one thing that we're excited about is, we're moving over to a new location for our kickball leagues, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah.
and Thursday. We've been where I'm sitting right now is that we've had our kickball here for many, many years. So it gives us a change of scenery, and it's 2 minutes up the street. We'll play our pickleball there on Mondays, a big 16-court pickleball complex. They have some little league fields just like these that I'm sitting next to. So it's just a little bit change of scenery for the players, for the staff, myself, and we'll see how it goes. And then if we need to move back over here, we'll move back. But the bowling's doing good, pickleball's doing good. We're right on schedule, right on par. Filling those 15. Looking right about 1,700 participants for the spring. And that's just for the 15. I'm sure with flag football in our late spring, calling it a Sunday fun day sand volleyball over at Polywogs. So with those 2, we'll probably be sitting over 1,800 participants just for the spring and the late spring. So super excited. Daylights will go back, and we're excited for a more consistent with the weather, warmer weather. Yes, we don't love the pollen, but we will take it over freezing ice.
Yeah. No one should take my excuse for not going outside and playing sports in the spring as being anything. I'm just super sensitive to pollen. So it's not, most people are normal. I'm not.
I'm not either, man.
Moving
That's
over-
the one thing that messes with me too. So I
Yeah.
get it.
Moving over to Spires Recreation, will your staff be required to do quite as much of the upkeep on the field as you all have to do sometimes with M Avenue and B Avenue when there's rain?
Unfortunately, that's just the nature of the business for us.
Sure.
Is when we rent these fields and locations, and that's one of the challenges for us. Everyone's
Yeah.
everyone thinks it's all high and bunch of highs and no lows, and it's just one of those things. So yeah, they'll drag the field for us when they can. We're second priority to them. They'll fix the lights when they can. So, if we have a day where it does rain and puddle up, then it's going to be, yes, myself, the staff that get out there there's anything that we can do, we try to do it to play and not have to cancel because we want to be out there. We want to play. We know the players want to play. So, but yeah, we are excited to move over there. And, they have told us they're going to drag the fields for us. And, that helps with drainage, just moving that sand around once or twice a season. And then, yeah, we'll go out there and do the best we can with help maintaining it and getting games in.
How much of your budget do you have to set aside for the sand that you carry around in the back of the truck or the dirt that you have to potentially deposit in holes on the fields during a season?
Yeah, so spring and fall are a little bit more flexible. Summer and winter that really we have to kind of budget for, just because, like I said, less recovery time in the winter and pop up 5 o'clock storms in the summer just kill us. I mean, I remember one 4th of July a couple years back. I was out here for a couple hours and pumping like no rain in the forecast. I'm out here at 2 o'clock pumping the water puddles, throwing quick dry, raking it. I even took a video. I was like, we're excited. It's team night. Games are on. Got out here at like 5:30 and just got like a downpour, and it wiped us. It's just one of those things that's like so frustrating, but you can't control the weather, and that's something that it is frustrating. But at the end of the day, it's like it's something that's outside of mine, Everplay, anybody's control.
For sure.
So.
Yeah.
We stock up on the quick dry. We stock up on play sand because although the parks don't market that these are dog parks, they still show up, which is fine. But we do have trouble with some dogs that are digging holes and call it what you want.
Yeah.
We keep shovels, rakes, quick dry, play sand, and try to do the best we can, man.
Well, again, you and your staff do an exceptional job. It's commendable just how well you all maintain the fields for kickball and softball and things like that, and do everything you possibly can to make sure that in the event that there is an afternoon rain shower or something that to a specific locale, because it's weird, how weather sometimes affects just a very specific section of Columbia or whatever, that you and your staff get out there, that assess it to make sure that it's, or do what you need to do to make sure that it's safe. Because there's a lot of us old people running around on those fields, young ones too, but some of us don't need hip surgeries as a result of playing kickball the night before. So it's like I said, it's a commendable job.
If it's playable and safe, we try to play, and we'll even remind the folks, because not everybody has cleats. We don't ask anybody and recommend cleats. Like, we do recommend, but we don't make you wear cleats. So, a lot of them do have tennis shoes on out here, and the bases can be slick, and the dirt can still be a little mushy. So, if it's playable and decent enough to play, we'll try to play. If it's not, then we have to just make a business decision, push it back, and everyone be safe, and hopefully go hit up the sponsor restaurants.
Yeah, exactly. So I was going to mention that. There's there a kickoff this season before the season starts?
Yep, we'll be back at Jay's Corner Thursday, March 5th from 6 to 8. Spring's always, it is the Thursday before daylight savings. It's going to be dark, but hopefully it'll be nice, a little warmer than what we had in the winter. And we had an awesome turnout in the winter. I'm telling you, like, these kickoff parties, they're growing, and I truly do enjoy throwing them. We may have some different ideas for the future, but doing those before each season to get everybody involved, everybody together. Our partners with Bud Light, Anheuser-Busch, and Southern Crown, man, they're the reason I believe that these parties are growing. Not only because people love to be social and come out and see myself and the staff and talk and have some drinks and food, but like when I first started, believe it or not, 10 years will be June when I came into Everplay.
That's crazy.
We would have like 20 people maybe and give away like 5 prizes. I don't even know if we did prizes, to be honest. I think we did like drink prizes or something through the bar and restaurant, but not like actual physical hats or anything like that. So huge shout out to them for hooking us up each season with these cool things to give away to the players. I mean, we gave away like probably 40, 50 things in the winter So like
Dang.
almost everybody won a prize essentially. But you get there, you got to be there to win. But we want to make spring kickoff party at Jay's Corner, March 5th, a huge one. Give away a bunch of stuff, and really get everything ready to rock and roll when we start
Yeah,
March 8th.
absolutely. Absolutely. One of the things I was going to talk about was bowling for the spring season is 10 weeks long again. With the winter was 7 weeks. Spring is jumping back in with 10 weeks over at Lucky Strikes. Lucky Strikes used to be Bolero. They went through a corporate, I want to say a hostile takeover, because one of the things that we noticed on the bowling league was how the staff at Bolero changed to the brand new staff at Lucky Strike. It was different. But man, some of the I want to say the waitresses, the bartenders or whatnot, they are at Lucky Strike are so on point with being there at your lane to ask you if you want drinks or food or whatnot. And they're constantly checking on you throughout the course of the night. And so just the level of attention that we get there as bowlers has been unbelievable since the switch over to Lucky Strike. How's that partnership been?
Man, we enjoy it over there. We've been there for, ever since it was the old AMF. So
Yeah.
um, it's they do treat us well. We understand that, um, pricing is what it is there. It's a corporate, they got to get theirs. But the 10-week season thing has really, really been successful. You know, that's shorter than some of the other seasons or leagues, I should say, that run around. So, but the thing I've noticed about bowlers, and there is some crossover with a couple of them that play in a couple other leagues with us, but they are strictly bowling. They want to bowl nonstop. They do not want breaks. So a lot of the feedback that I've gotten was, hey, keep it at 10. Like we don't like this month off. We'd rather go a couple extra weeks and maybe have 2 or 3 weeks off versus 4 or 5 is where we are right now between the winter and the spring. So, throwing those 3 extra weeks and allowing them to bowl, and trust me, Lucky Strikes, they want us there. They want us there as much as possible too, because when you're bringing in 120 people every Tuesday from 6:45 to 9:30, they're doing pretty well. So we enjoy it there. Like you said, they've taken care of us. They put orders with faces. There's some, if you're going there, you order the same thing essentially almost every time. So for the most part, you just make eye contact and they're ready to rock and roll and start bringing your stuff.
Yeah, something specifically about that though. I don't want them to remember that I ordered the Twix milkshake last week and then immediately come up to me and ask me, "Do you want your milkshake?" That part I could go without. That would I'd be okay if they forget that, because people start to look at you like, you get the milkshake? Why wouldn't you just go to wherever? A fucking Twix milkshake's really good.
It was good.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh.
I didn't even
it's
know they
fantastic.
had milkshakes there. Was that part of their new menu?
I want to say I think they had milkshakes before, but the online menu is a little bit more robust than the menu that they have at the actual lanes. So it's just a little different. It's not totally different. Yeah, the milk, they got 2 or 3 milkshakes and cookie ice cream, like things that I don't need to be eating, but it's bowling Tuesday nights, and it's as much exercise as I'm going to get on a Tuesday night. So, might as well resupply.
That's right.
So,
Hey, do it, man.
yeah, exactly. So outside of the league, you've got a bunch of one night events, and the first one I'll mention is the one that comes up a couple times a year now, is the Masters of Putt Putt. This is the 11th Masters of Putt Putt. Coming up on March 28th. I'm excited about it because I'm going to sign up for it as soon as Bridget sends me an invite, because she's planning on signing up for it. Being at Frankie's Fun Park, which is an awesome place to play. What is it, I guess, for someone that's never participated, what is the atmosphere? Because I could describe it, but as the guy that puts this all together, what's the atmosphere for this one-day tournament?
Man, it is so fun. That's why I took it's not an annual thing anymore. We try to run it twice a year. I wish we could do it more. It's just it's just so fun to get back on the mini golf course. I get to participate in it, so I just look forward to actually being a participant, socializing with the players. We enjoy being at Frankie's, like I said, almost twice a year, usually later in March, a couple weeks before the Master gears up. And then again, in August, we do it on a Friday under the lights, which is really cool. So yeah, we've kind of made it into this whole thing to where it's one of those extra social events as far as like a kickoff party.
Yeah.
It's not, you're keeping your own score, you're having some adult beverages, and you're playing putt-putt against, your friends and family and colleagues that are, with another 21 up event. So, yeah, it's just reliving the glory days of being a kid but being competitive, still and trying to get a low score. We do, we encourage the teams to dress up, and do like some other giveaways for, if they don't make the 12 additional holes for the playoffs, hey, if you participated in the theme and dressing up, here's a champ koozie or a champ cup or a sticker or a gift card, if it's really cool. So my wife comes, she helps me with it, runs it with me. Might ask her to be on our team this season. We'll see how that goes, but she might just want to be the scorekeeper, which is fine. But I have to really hammer that, hey, we might need a fourth shot. It helps your odds with having that additional shot with 4 people instead of 3. So just one of those fun things. A Saturday from 11 to 12:30, 1 o'clock, get trophies made for the team that wins. When you sign up, 27 holes, and then we take the top 8 teams, play another 12, and then crown a champion with some trophies, do a donation, give them a gift card to, spend on go-karts, or if they want to play even more putt-putt or have some drinks or pizza, whatever it may be. It's just one of those really fun events that I look forward to, like I said, twice a year now. So really looking forward to that in March. I think we have a good amount of team signups already. So if you're interested in doing that, it's open. It's no gender requirements, but you need to have at least 3 people. If you have a fourth, it does help your odds because you're taking your 2 lowest scores on each hole. So look at it however you want. You can bring your own putter if you want, but no, you cannot bring your own ball. We're using the color balls that are provided. But I will allow you, if you want to bring your putter, bring your putter.
That's good. Yeah. Tell us about some of the other one day events. I know there's a couple was there a Valentine's Day basketball? Am I right about that?
So we're doing a mix and match Valentine's Day kickball, and I guess when this airs, that will already be done.
That's right.
So it's just one of those things we've done. It's a new thing we're trying. We're gonna run it because we have enough participants. So I will run that this week, and well, I guess it would be last week when you're seeing this. But yeah, it's a fun thing that we're doing. Get everybody out to play kickball for fun. And we're encouraging single folks and people that are in relationships to come out and just play kickball, man. Like, it's just another day that you never know who you might meet and run into. Or hey, it's an extra day of just playing kickball. So we're doing that.
I will say there have been a significant number of relationships that have started over Everplay and have turned into marriages. So,
yeah,
excellent record on that.
We've had many, and that's what we're all about, man. Is we're not playing matchmakers, but there are people that maybe find relationships, but friendships, man, and you never know who you might meet, and But anyways, we're doing a pickup basketball. We don't run basketball leagues right now. Never say never, but we're still taking a little bit of a break from there. But we are running a couple different nights of that. Just pick up basketball, go out, play some structured 3v3, 4v4, 5v5 games for 2 hours at Drew's Wellness. Keep people somewhat, gives them at least an option to go play. It's going to be. We're going to run it and be structured, but we're self-officiating all that, still playing for fun and making sure everybody's behaving. And then we have what we've done is our mix and match volleyball. a couple times now between seasons because again, volleyballers are just like bowlers. They just don't want breaks. They just want to keep playing. And if I could run more than 2 indoor days, I would. I just don't have time or the space. And it's nice to have a little bit of a break. Myself and the staff just to kind of regroup and have our nights
For
back
sure.
and gear up for another season. So we do the mix and matches, gives them another night to go out there at Tri-City, and it usually goes quick. And they just go out there. Again, we throw somebody on site, check people in, and just run 2 courts of volleyball and just mix and match teams. You might know some of these players and play against them in the leagues or play with them in the leagues. And then we just throw them different teams and just see, if you might find some more players or create some more friendships. And, if your team's taking a break for a season, like you have other folks that you can join. That way you don't have to wait, a whole other season until you get back on the court. So those are just 1-day events that we do that are beneficial for the players.
Yeah.
To keep playing, give them that option to keep playing, and not feel like it's such a long break between seasons.
Well, everplaysocial.com is where you want to go to sign up. Before we get out of here, I was just going to throw out an idea. Maybe we've discussed it before. Frisbee golf tournament.
Like disc
maybe
golf?
to toss in there. Yeah, disc golf. Exactly.
Hey man, I love disc golf. I literally have talked about and moved actually my bag that I keep in my trunk of my car into the work truck just in case like I just have some time to just go throw. I haven't played in 2 years, but I was over at Earlwood the other night because we had to move our softball and man,
Love Earlwood.
I was like, man, do I have time to just go play like the first 3 holes? And I didn't, but and then there was a guy that's getting ready for the Earlwood Classic out there and had talked to me about it and all this stuff. And I just told him, I said, man, I need to start playing. I said, I actually Holden won that hole 4 at Earlwood, and he thought that was cool. And I was like, man, I need to get back out there. But yeah, just that would be cool. One day a tournament, maybe an Everplay tournament at Owens or Earlwood or out at Cricket Creek, my home course. I hadn't been out there in a minute through ICRC. I might have to do a little bit of research of that and see.
Yeah, just an idea.
See what kind of participation or what, get some trophies or plaques made.
I will participate. I think that there's a good possibility, especially posting to some of the community disc golf groups on social media. Man, you probably would have to turn people away just because they love a reason to be competitive playing disc golf. And I'm not great, but even at Seven Oaks 9 par, I'm sitting -6 or -7 on average. I'm decent.
Yeah, that's a good little course over there.
I've shattered plenty of discs at Earlwood though, and lost plenty of them. 18th hole is a beast, so it's crazy.
Hey man, well, listen, I'm all for it. I'll do a little research and get back to you. You'll be the first one I call if I do get it. And
that would be cool. I don't know
if you run singles or teams, but you're on my team if we're running doubles.
Okay, all right, done. We'll do that. All right. Well, Alex, I know you got a busy night ahead of you, so I don't want to keep you too far away from it. But just want to remind everybody, everplaysportsandSocial.com or everplaysocial.com is where you can sign up for all of the spring leagues that are currently available. Some of them already sold out, so just be aware of that. But definitely go to everplaysocial.com to sign up for the spring registration. Again, it ends this week. Was it the 18th, right? No,
yep.
Sorry.
19th is late.
The 18th. 19th is late. So sign up now because it's going to run out. The last thing I was going to tell you was that this will probably be my last league bowling for at least a season because we've decided that some of us are going to go and try cornhole for a season.
Okay.
Get us outside.
All right.
So
you're going to start
we'll see
that
how
in
that
the
goes.
summer?
Probably in the heat of the summer. Because one of the things that I've got official cornhole boards that I'm going to stick out on my patio and start practicing. The only thing I'm concerned about is this idea that it's 25 feet apart, but that the teams can agree to bring them closer.
So 23 is the minimum. and I think like 27 is regulation or something.
Okay.
But so we kind of meet there in the middle because there are some folks that can hold it from 27, 25. And then there's some that cannot make it to the boards. So finding that common ground, and especially cornhole, man, self-officiated, social, where you can have some drinks and food right there, just like bowling, and sand volleyball. So like, it is not that, what is it, ALS, Rock Hill Championship? No, it's just Wednesday night, Everplay Cornhole. You two agree on where you want the boards, and let's go from there. So whether you want to set your marks at 23, 25, and 27, practice all three, go for it. But we love it at Jay's, man. We're excited to run it again there, and the deals are right, and the partnership with them has been awesome. Same with Village Idiot, man. We love those guys too. So
yeah, that's great.
Along with all our other partners, but we're excited, man. We're looking forward to a spring. Hope you enjoy another couple milkshakes over there before you transition over to Jay's Corner.
Don't tell people. Don't tell people. It's embarrassing. I shouldn't like those milkshakes as much as I do. All right. Well, Alex Avinger, of course, coordinator, owner of Everplay Social here, Everplay Sports and Social here in Columbia, South Carolina. Thank you very much for being on. Again, everybody go check out everplaysocial.com. All the leagues that are currently available, as well as a couple late spring leagues that you can sign up for. Do that today, because you definitely don't want the white shirts and you don't want the late fees. So thank you again, Alex, for being on. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Barrett, for having me, man. We love you guys at All About Nothing podcast and appreciate it, and hope everything's good, and we'll see you here soon, my man.
Actually, at this point, I don't even know what it is that you've seen so far, because I have to edit a lot of this down for entertainment purposes.
Barrett went apple bobbing in a commode.
What he means is a porta potty, in case it wasn't clear. So just so you all know, when Zac loses next year, I'm waterboarding him. we are stepping up these bets. So Zac, first, I just want to ask you, what was the experience like for you?
The experience is better than the results.
Okay. All right. So Zac enjoyed himself.
Because there's just intermittent blue on your skin too. Oh God. I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that.
So I'm gonna reveal, and here we are. Look, I'm just gonna do it. Look, I had faith in the Falcons this year. Granted, it was a mistake, and this should have been the year that I skipped out on this bet.
Keep pounding.
Zac got his wish.
All Barrett's grays, now blue.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It's very soft.
Do you want me to leave the bottle in case you want to just intensify that blue?
Not a chance. This was
a one-shot deal.
This was a one-shot deal. Do we have to agree on what the outcome of a loser bet has to do?
What, for next year?
Yeah.
Oh no, I have to have time to think. Blueprints, schemes.
Yeah. I am gonna create a rack.
I still have to agree to it. Panthers moving up, Falcons moving down.
I have a feeling they're both moving down.
What? Why? We went to the playoffs. Where did you go?
You all went to the playoffs with the same record, with the same record as the Falcons and the Bucks. The only thing that carried you over was your 2 wins against the Falcons. Otherwise, it'd have been the Bucks in there.
Y'all just fired your head coach.
We did fire head coach, but I think we got a good one now.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Hope you enjoyed this. My fingers are blue.
Mine aren't.
My fingernails are blue. I absolutely should have worn something on my hand. They're blue. All right. That's going to do it for this episode of the All About Nothing podcast. Thank you, Zac, for coming over and taking care of this for me. I hope you were not left disappointed in... No?
Oh, it's funny.
It's funny. All right. Links to all of our past episodes.
You have to go places like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Driver's license photo?
Oh, no, not this year. Oh, shit. No, not this year.
That would have been great.
Not this year. Links to all of our past episodes, podcast platforms, merchandise, and social media are available at our webpage, theallaboutnothing.com. And if you think our financial model of giving away free content and entertainment is silly, and you're in the giving mood, why not become an official Nothinger and support the show? You can get early access to this episode as well as exclusive content at the All About Nothing podcast. Yeah. You can sign up at members.theallaboutnothing.com, or you can find a link on our webpage. You can also give a one-time donation through the same link. If you'd like to be a part of the show, you can call and leave us a message 803-672-0533, or you can email theshow@theallaboutnothing.com. You can find links on our webpage as well to our Discord server. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening. You all stay safe, be kind, and
keep your hands to yourself.
The All About Nothing podcast is a product of Big Media and produced and engineered by me, Barrett Gruber. Thanks to Cake for our intro music, Sick of You. You can follow Everything Cake, the band, at cakemusic.com. Thanks to Muff, the producer, for our outro music. You can follow Muff on Instagram at Muff the Producer. You can follow me across social media by visiting Linktree/Barrett Gruber. And you can follow Zac King on Linktree/AAN Zac. Want to support the show? Visit our webpage, theallaboutnothing.com, and become a member. There are several tiers available that give you early access to episodes as well as exclusive content. To find links to our social media, podcast platforms, and merchandise to support the show, as well as past episodes, visit theallaboutnothing.com. If you'd like to be a part of the show, you can email theshow@theallaboutnothing.com, or you can call our number and leave a message. Dial 803-672-0533. If the time between these episodes is more than you can handle, check out our sister shows. What the Pod Was That with Carrie, Zach, and myself. Welcome to Wonderland with Ami. Politically Speaking with Erica, Kirsten, and Emily. And Black, White, and Blue in the South with Dr. Jameel Brooks and Bill Kimmler. Please subscribe and share this show. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe and punch that notification bell. Thank you for listening, and hear us next week. The preceding podcast is solely owned by the host or hosts and is distributed by Big Media LLC. Copyright 2026.